Sick, it works. Hello. No one's here, right? Okay. So bright. Turn this down for a sec. Oh. It's just a bit jarring. Okay. Huzzah. Okay, let's get rolling here. So, what we're looking at right now is the vocals that I recorded, or can you hear me? Yeah, is the vocals that I recorded. Actually, can I just double check something? Make sure what? Why? Oh shit. Right. Gotta get on this. But it's just because I am kind of distracted right now. So why isn't this going? Okie dokie. So, sorry, I had to double check. So I recorded these vocals yesterday, figuring out if I like them or not. Surprisingly, I realized that I've been recording vocals kind of wrong. Well, not really surprising, because there's just a lot to learn, and so, you know, one step at a time. So I started watching, YouTube videos to figure out how to do it exactly. And I finally had a bit of more of like decision rules based around it. So basically, the way that I look at it, because I know that the whole setup involves the microphone itself, which has a bunch of settings, an audio interface, so that way that microphone signals can get to, your DAW or computer without being degraded in sound. And then from there, there's ways to control the volume and all that stuff in your actual DAW. So a lot of the challenge that happens is like, how close are you? How not close are you? Also, if you're too loud, it's going to start clipping. If you have a dry friggin' mouth, which is annoying, you're going to hear like clicks in it, which is like dry, but then also just sound a bit more frequency, crunchy-ish, so it's like clicks. Very annoying. Just so many fucking things with recording audio that's just been very challenging. So that's sort of the setup, and so obviously I was a bit confused by it. And then after watching a video, but honestly, after watching that video, working with vocals, it actually brought it all together. So I started to realize that there's kind of like stages to it, right? So essentially, when you first start, when you're thinking about the actual setup, the things that you can start to manipulate, obviously, the setup itself, your equipment, the treatment of the room. But when it comes to things that you can adjust after that physical setup's done, you're looking at, working with the vocalist, if it's not you, to either be closer to or more distant from the microphone itself, and working with that to try to average out, their output being minus 12 decibels in the DAW. And so one thing though is that you think that, okay, well, I'm just going to turn down the gain on my preamp or my interface, and then it should be fine. But the thing is, though, what the preamp brings is the noise of the room. And so 1 second you think, if it's low, you think it's going to be a really clear audio. You start turning it up, it brings up that noise floor, and now you have a whole bunch of problems. It just sucks. And so really, when you're at this stage and you're working with that physical singing, though you think you can manipulate digitally with physical equipment, I learned that it's a lot easier to just sing louder and further away from the mic. I saw that they did one of these like 6 inches away from the microphone. So I did that. So on your preamp, you kind of want to turn it up a bit, right? Because then you'll be aware of that noise floor and you can manipulate it later. Then when you're in the DAW, you can manipulate your gain. And that's when you sort of watch after a test run of singing where the volume averages and where it falls, and making sure that that average is around the minus 12 dBs. So all of that is very intuitive, and honestly, I don't think it would have stuck with me had I not, played around with audio or with vocals up until this point and had really shitty vocals. Like in terms of like the processing and stuff up until now. Obviously there's a buttload that's still a mystery, and I probably got a bunch wrong, but that was really valuable for me to learn. Something else too is just the whole layering piece, which I could always hear it in songs that I listen to and stuff like that. But I don't know, I guess I never, because I started off listening to, or creating more so kind of, I guess like the techno format version of R&B, where I would get clips of people singing and just mix that in. I think it made it harder for me to imagine myself, showcasing the vocals a bit more with backup vocals and stuff like that, because I would only work with, let's say, like one or two short clips of singing with lines that I have to manipulate later for a song, back when I didn't do my own singing. So I'm not really used to it. And yeah, I guess I think that's, no, I don't know how that works, so I'm just not gonna do that. Okay. So anyway, I did this song. I kind of wrote it, I should do this correctly. I wrote it as though it is, the verses aren't necessarily singing like I used to do. Instead, the verses sound kind of like rap singing, and it's just so much easier like that, to be completely honest with you. So I'm just organizing it here because I moved everything left. So I always put this in because I tried to use the noise gate that comes with it, but I fear that it's going to subtract a lot of words and stuff that you can make out that I just didn't realize until it's too late. And so I decided to just turn it off, and then record a good amount of the natural noise room, or the noise in the room, so that way I could grab a profile of it in Audacity and then subtract it from the waveform. So I'll do that again later, obviously. And then I don't know if this is proper or whatever, but another desperate attempt is that because my vocals, the main line, also has what I call, I don't know what it's properly called, a fill, where you just you pronounce like the last few words of each line to make it more pronounced, but then aggressively lower the volume on that so that it's barely audible. I wanted to ensure that there was less noise and less. If you see at the bottom here, I started legit just chopping between. Here, I guess I'll turn it up. Or no, what's? what is this? Minus 17.6. So let's just remember that. I should have my notebook in front of me at all times. So if we were to like listen to what this sounds like, it's just literally just
showed up to the party, didn't know nobody, hardly.
So what I did was, I just ghetto cut out everything in between, so that way there wouldn't be like, because I'm going to get rid of this too, right? The loop that helped me sing along, because I'm just gonna put this into the other DAW. I just didn't want any more layers outside of what this is to work with, right? So I don't know if that's right, but it is what it is. So yeah, it sounds like
showed up to the party, didn't know nobody.
And then if I put this back to minus 17.6, oopsies, minus 17.6, and then play this with the main, which sounds like, I'm just gonna play you the main first. Just do a little.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party, didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody.
Okay, so then now if you imagine it with the background,
had a feeling when you showed up to the party,
you can barely hear it.
That you didn't know nobody.
Actually, I'm kind of curious then. So it's like, what about minus 17?
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
Yeah.
Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now?
Sucks because I still struggle with compression. So it's like when I hear,
had a feeling, where should we go now?
When I hear this,
way too late to stay, we better roll out.
Way too late to stay.
Way too late to stay, we better.
It just sounds like it's like coming in, and I don't know. I don't think I can avoid that because I just don't know enough yet. Like I think that no matter what I do, something's gonna come out like that. It's not too bad, but I can hear it because it's just the compression coming in to be like, oh, let's make sure this lower volume decibel or whatever word or whatever is raised, but then kind of go into it, and you can hear it, and it's just really annoying to me, but I'll figure it out one day, I think.
It's getting way too late to stay, we better roll out. Where should we go now?
But because of that, I usually aggressively put a buttload of compression on, and I put three layers of compression on everything. I decided to just put one. I took it off all of them because I just could hear that sound like crazy. It's almost like an airplane like coming in and out. It's just the worst. And then I turned it down. So like what a compressor is it's gonna like compress and basically squeeze together the distance between the high notes and the low notes, I guess. And so if you want to know what that distance looks like, that's what your ratio is when you're looking at your compressor. So it's like you're trying to really outline the words, and you're a wonderful singer, it's going to be like around like a 2.5, and it's like if you're just having an overprocessed voice because it's more of like a dance techno, it's going to be like a 6 or an 8. And so I'm used to doing like 6 or 8, and so I'm trying to lower it now and lower the gain. So the gain is how much of that distance is going to come up from the lower notes of a 2.5 decibel. And before it was like a 3 and like an 8, and then there were 2 more compressors that were like the same thing basically, and it just sounded so what I'm hoping to do is I'm trying to limit the compression usage just so that way it complements each other, both with the main, the fills, and the backups, whatever, just so that way it works together enough. And then the main compression and all that jazz I want to do in Audacity because it's just a lot more. There's just a lot more you can do in Audacity, obviously, which is an open source DAW that's more based off of waveform and like actually like editing deeply. The reason why I use GarageBand, honestly, is because this take feature is amazing. Pretty much, I think I've explained this before, but when you put it on, a repeat section, and you start recording on that section, it'll just go back to the beginning. And then later you can choose between takes, and then you can see I sliced it. So at first, this was all the same take. So it's like, So it's like,
Next thing you know, we now we're getting comfortable.
I just hate how I say comfortable, right? Like if you listen to it.
Now we're getting comfortable.
And so I then found that we had one more take before that.
Now we're getting comfortable.
And because I recorded it at the same like level, which is a -12 on all of my recordings and have the exact same settings, the splicing of that in actually ended up being really natural, especially because my vocals are very beat, for this verse, are very beat driven. So it's a bit more predictable as to where I can splice it and it not be totally differentiated in another take. So yeah, so you can see it here. So it's like right down here. So if you see, I'm going to go back to take 2, which matches everything else.
Now we're getting comfortable.
Ugh. And then go back to take 1.
Now we're getting comfortable.
Yeah. Still sound kind of weird, but I think that's just my style, so.
It's getting way too late to stay.
So there's that. So yeah. Now together with the loop on the bottom, which again is just a loop so that way I could follow along when I'm singing. It's not this is not where I'm planning to like mix and stuff in the DAW. Probably not that proper, but I don't care.
Had a feeling when
This is what it kind of sounds like.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the
Kind of love
party.
it.
Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town cause we know it's going
Still sounds
down.
good.
And you putting
I wonder what would happen if I just remove that compression for now, just to see.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you
Yeah,
could
maybe I should just worry
hardly.
about compression when I'm in fucking Audacity. Sorry. Yeah, I set it for each track. Or what are these called in GarageBand? Channel strip. In each channel strip. So now I just turned off all of those. You can see the old compressors that I had on, all these layers. So
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention
That's
that
surprising.
you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see
why?
me
Is it
walking
because
in
I
there
put a
with
compressor on the
nobody.
master? I didn't even.
No, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town cause we know it's going.
All right, well, I'm just going to not put any compression on it and only put it in Audacity. Yeah. I was going to mention something else that I had done.
Had a feeling when you showed up.
What was it? Yeah, anyway. Then it was I watched another video, like a little YouTube video, because I'm really trying to figure all this stuff out. And they had mentioned how there is this idea of there's different layers, like layering. And so I forget what their names were, but then there's the doubles, which are just singing again, but it's a different take, which makes it super easy because, you know, I already have a buttload of takes if you're using, because I love that feature in here. So I put 2 takes here. So for the verse, so it's like the chorus. So the chorus sounds like this.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong way. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
I was pretty proud of that, actually. And I know it does sound a little bit, it sounds a little bit auto-tuney. I just prefer it. Like, it's still just at 80, I guess. But
Maybe we get
it just sounds
just
good.
in the wrong.
And you can't really tell on certain words because
Maybe.
I find that if you sing loud enough and you're on key, then it just cancels out that auto-tune, right?
Maybe
If you're kind of
we
lazy with it, then you're
get
going to hear
just
the
in the
auto-tune.
wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
I'm curious, though, what 77 sounds like.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause way. I'll do that all day.
I gotta erase that, I think.
Maybe we
The
get
spaces,
it
usually I
just-
wouldn't be this hardcore about like splicing out the spaces in between, but I think I heard my mouth like,
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way,
well, we'll have to use the fucking Audacity for that.
maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come,
Hold on, I gotta turn off this fan that I have going on. I mean, it's hot in here, but I can't hear the little details in the vocals. So
my way.
let's see.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way,
Let's just try.
way.
Fuck. Just need a little more granular. Just want it a little more granular.
Way.
Let's see if that damages it or makes it good.
On my way.
Yeah, good. Okay. Let's just make sure we do that.
Out
Yeah, because you can hear my fucking mouth.
way.
Like, and all you can do at that point is just drink more water. Which sucks, because you're like, okay, so I guess my chances of fixing this are over. You can do shit like this. Just,
Way. I'll do that
oh, wait.
way. I'll do
Maybe I did too soon. Oh, no.
way. I'll do that. All you come my way. I'll do that all
Yeah.
day. I'll do that.
Tedious, but worth
That
it.
all day. You come my way. I'll do that all day. All day. You come my way. I'll do that
fuck?
all
Follow it.
day.
Follow it.
I'll do that all day.
Oh, it is? Okay.
All day.
Fuck.
I'll do that all day. Could
I think that's good.
that all day. 'Cause I got your
Another thing about it is like, it's, you kind of want to do this.
way. I'll do that all day.
It's also just because, yeah, like the reverb and shit kind of like, it pulls off of it anyway.
'Cause I got your text when you sent the. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the.
I had to change it, so if you notice, I used a different take. Just because it sounded so country at one point.
'Cause I got your text when you sent.
It doesn't sound natural, does it?
The.
And it's might be the fact that
'Cause
the
I
all's going
got
there.
your text when you. Got your text when and you sent the.
Just try something. Bothering me.
Got your text when you sent the wrong.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Sent the wrong thing. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need thing. Now there's no thing. Now there's no need. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late. It's on.
I think this should be now 80.
You sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to. You sent the wrong thing.
I feel like it's can be cut off a little more. Maybe I'm just being psycho with it.
Thing. Now there's no need to say too.
What's that? Is that clipping?
Too late.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, too late. Need to say too late. It's underway.
Okay, let's see. See if that works
I'll do that.
in terms of sounding good.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong.
Oh, I didn't do this one.
Just in the wrong ways. Just in the wrong ways. Well, just in the wrong ways.
I'm curious if this. What is that?
Will it? Will it? Will it?
Looks like real suspicious, that little dot. Oh shit.
Ways. Well, if you come my way,
Okay, let's try it. Oh.
baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you.
Fuck. Wish there probably is a keyboard shortcut for closing up and whatnot. Just gotta probably get that.
Ways. Well, if you come just
'cause we
in
got
the
cut off the
wrong
S.
ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late. It's on. Now there's no need to say too late. It's underway.
Or maybe it doesn't need it. Maybe though.
Late.
Yeah.
Underway.
So now, and then on top, sorry guys, I just had to do that. Then on top of that, I wanted the harmony, which I never do. Well, actually, well, yeah, now I'll do like that guy did in the video. I'll show you the combination. So then without the main, you got your
We get it just in the wrong ways.
just different takes.
You come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing.
Well, so this is using take 4, take 3. So just take 4 and take 3. They're not using take 2 or 1. So 1, 2 are good here. Okay.
Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway.
And then with it,
maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you
can
come
barely hear
my
it.
way, I'll do
That's
that
good.
all day.
Maybe, okay, so that's at minus 17. Let's just see. 1 decibel. I feel like I can hear it, and it bothers me, so.
Maybe we get it
right.
just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need.
Meh, we have to bring, actually, now I realize it shouldn't be because there's also layering of harmony. So I'm just going to put it back to minus 18. We just don't want to overcrowd it.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways.
Now for these ones, I don't care if it's going to sound a little off and stuff. So instead of having to splice through it, I'm actually going to apply the noise gate to subtract it. But let's make sure it's forgiving.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text.
Oh, it's not even for the right one.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
It's minus 18.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that.
Yeah, so you can hear it when I breathe that it starts like breaking out because it's the noise gate feature is a bit strong, but that's okay in my eyes because yeah, at the end of the day I just want the backups to just hold the note and add some. I don't know if that's a right way of looking at it, but that's just how I look at it. And then on top of that, I didn't realize I could, and then I did the whole panning thing, but I didn't want to aggressively do it because I still think that they should mix together, which I never have done before, so I was kind of nervous about it, but I do know like notes and shit, so I don't know why I was so nervous about it, but it just doesn't sound right to me when you listen to it alone.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways.
Should be higher, maybe 16 exactly.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come out. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
And then I wanted it to emphasize though the my way. So I just did one kind of like, you know, those the fill ones, but specifically for the harmony. So then it sounds like this.
My way.
To really bring out those notes.
All day.
Just because they're so R&B. I loved it. Loved hearing it combined. Just really, yeah. So yeah, like I never do this. Sounds so ridiculous without it. But then when you hear it with the chorus, and let's just say the chorus and the harmony.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
And then with the emphasis.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing.
And then with the doubles, I guess.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
Maybe it's a little too high. See, now I kind of see why I did it like that. So 15, let's do minus 15.5.
get it just in the wrong.
And then this was a minus 16, and then this is minus.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
Let me see this first harmony. There's something about it that I just need it. I don't know. I need it to sound.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong.
There we go. Maybe it needs more ambience. Actually, yeah. Because it's not like reverb. It's shorter.
When you sent the wrong thing, now there's no need to say.
I don't know if I did this ending part right, because I just couldn't think of like what the ending would sound like, so I just
Need to say.
it's like,
Need to say.
and then I just doubled that.
Need to say.
So together.
Too late, it's underway. Need to say. Too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels.
I feel like that's
Ain't
louder.
like we-
Like I feel like the fill that I made for the main, because it's on the same track for the first verse and the second verse over here. I feel like on the second verse though, is I just might make a new track. Yeah, see they do call it track, so what the fuck? It's very inconsistent. Fill A. Filet mignon. And fill B. Or no, I'm an idiot. Okay, 2. We'll erase this A. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just align it with something so that way, and then pull it down.
Keep that phone
So this is minus 17. We'll do a minus 18 on this.
face down on the table. I need
Yeah.
your body with me. I need your mind stable.
Minus 18.5.
Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we trying to get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what
Sounds
you
like Repressy.
like. And you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up. Time to keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable.
I might
Ain't
need,
tryna be hateful.
because this, unfortunately, there's 2 different takes. It just sounds like I sang louder on this one. So what if I do try some compression here? But not too high. Like we'll just do a ratio of 4 and then a gain of 2. Let's say.
Rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough.
I didn't cut this one up because at this point I realized I could just apply a noise gate.
Destiny. I still want you to see.
This one I want to be careful with though, because it's the main.
So let it be.
I think a lot of the limitation too that I'm not accounting for is just like, no matter what, I think I have one of the best budget mics out. So budget, it's like $100. It's a P120. It's amazing though. But I think I give it too much credit and I probably have limitations that I'm just not aware
Had
of.
a feeling when you showed up to
I just
the
get upset because I'm like, I
party.
need to fix it all.
Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing we know we're getting way way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out.
It's one of the challenges of relying on like multiple DAWs because I like their specific features, like the take feature and stuff like that. It's just that like, okay, well, when you think about applying something like compression and stuff, you're applying it in this environment. So it's like taking, you know, the range from what is being presented to it. And so that's why I'm kind of like being careful and adding some compression too, because at the end of the day, it has to equalize or make for the experience of the backup vocals as well. And that's what I'm trying to do. Whereas if I were to pull it into Audacity, it's just going to be one track with all of these layered in, right? So that's one of the downsides of how I do it. But I just love this feature, so well, fuck.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with
I added a de-esser. Don't think it worked, but I think it worked like minimal. I find that when I try the de-esser in, which is a plugin or a tool in order to remove the S and sh and s whenever you're singing, which is like pretty common, I guess, which wasn't too bad from this time because of me being distant from the microphone. But I don't know. I don't know if it worked. Like, I feel like it's like, where's that one line?
Didn't mention that you didn't know no feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly. Mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly.
Maybe I'll take off the de-esser. I'm gonna take off the de-esser because then I can just I just got the plugin for a de-esser and a declicker for Audacity. I'm just like a big fan of Audacity, I guess. And we can always come back and just reapply these because I'm just turning them off. I'm not removing them. Yeah. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll just come back into this DAW and turn them back on. I don't know if that's the right way, but I'm just gonna do what I can with what I have. And
in there with nobody. We know we're getting way too close. We know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now?
I like to bring up the music to check that it's on beat.
It's the far side of town cause we know it's going down. And you're putting on a show. But I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. So let me. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say.
Let's try 83 on there.
Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong.
It doesn't sound like it's supplied there.
Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say. Too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face, baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say. Too late, it's underway.
It's actually good that usually I just try to do it all in one go. I record it and then, you know, I did though, obviously made all these layers and then played around with it and even brought it into my other DAW. But I knew that I was just doing it just to observe what the challenges would be, because I knew there'd always be challenges because I'm new to the vocals thing. Hella new. And then yeah, but I realized that giving it a day and then allowing one day to be recording day, and sure, I'll like double check. And I've considered this fun, so it is what it is. But giving it a day and then now turning into it, it's just so much nicer actually, because now I'm just more clear-headed.
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like me trying to get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on
I'm proud of
me
the song, so
for
I'm just like,
some
yeah.
time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build.
Such a difference when you're further away from the mic. I just gotta sing louder.
Destiny, I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be.
Then it goes back to the chorus.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come
This is the most
my
R&B song
way,
I've ever made, and
I'll
I'm
do
really
that
pumped about it.
all day.
It just sounds like a real
I
one.
got your text when you sent
Fuck.
the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say. Too late.
Let me double check that I'm live, because I fucked up last time. Okay.
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like me trying to get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping
Did I
up my
do the
night.
treatment that I
Had your eye
did?
on this one for some time.
No.
You see what you want, so
Yeah, I
I
did.
know what you like. And you like this. We ain't playing any games. Risk.
Let me just, because I realized that on these backups, I liked putting that ambience on, so I feel like maybe I should for this.
Face down on the table.
No? Okay. I don't know.
Stable.
Sometimes I feel like the dog tells me what to do. I don't know.
Rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like me trying
We'll
to
see.
get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night.
But then when I hear
Had
it,
your eye
when I
on
listen
this
to
one for
it
some
in like
time.
my headphones though, because I guess I've been listening to a lot of music lately, and so when I hear it in my headphones, it does sound dry.
You see
So
what you want, so I know what you like. And you like this. We ain't playing any
I'm starting to
games.
notice things like when, like the other day, or today maybe, or maybe the other day, a Janae Aiko song came on. Love her so much. And then, but in addition to it, I don't know, I never really noticed, maybe I just didn't notice some of the effects on the vocals, but there was one where it kind of sounded, I forget what it's called, but it's kind of like phaser type thing where you can kind of hear her voice coming in. I don't quite understand what the appeal is of that phaser type effect. I know that there is one. Like, you know what I mean? In terms of almost in a digital kind of way too. But I thought that was pretty neat that I could recognize that.
Down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable.
Actually, that sounds pretty
Ain't
good, I
trying to
think.
be hateful.
I think because then now we can go to the other DAW, Audacity, but I'm going to listen to it through.
Mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with
I'm paying
nobody.
attention to like this too, I guess.
We know we're getting way too
It's pretty
close
far away.
now.
It looks
We're
like it's a
getting
minus 12 actually.
comfortable. It's getting way too late.
Like if
to
you were to go
stay.
down
We better
here
roll out.
and see where it's averaging, yeah, it's a minus 12.
You drive me home,
Ah, look at me
even
go,
though
Ria.
it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. Keep that phone.
The one thing I don't understand is like, it doesn't extend it to what it used to be. Or does it?
Underway.
No, it doesn't. I don't understand that feature. It
Keep
should
that phone
extend it,
face
but
down on the
fuck it.
table. I need your body with me. I need your mind
We're gonna add some
stable.
reverb
Ain't
to it.
trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels.
So it does seem like I actually achieved a good leveling at the same -12. I think.
Ain't like we tryna get it right.
Finally trying to do
Tripping
this
on your
right.
words ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like, and you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we
fine,
wanna
Rhea.
play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build up. Time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny.
It's just supposed to be an average of
I
minus
still
12.
want
So.
you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be.
Sounds. Oh wait.
So let it be.
So see, it's like when you hear right
So let it be.
right at let, you can hear the click.
So let it be.
Now my hope is that Audacity will help, because before it was like clicks and shit were all over the place, and I still have to re-record another song singing because of that issue is way more prominent from being closer to the microphone. But because it's only one or two, I feel like that is forgivable, because I think these takes were really
Had a
good.
feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walk.
And by the way, when I first went through all of these, I was using headphones. My headphones aren't like, they're good. They're chill. They're Audio Technica, but I think it's like they're so it's still better than going just straight monitors or speakers only. But I did use headphones when I was going through it to listen to for all of those imperfections and things, just so everyone's aware. Make sure that is off. Okay.
Walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now?
late to stay.
It's getting way too late to stay. We better
No, it's
roll
fine.
out. Where should we go now?
And then another thing is that on my PS 120, I should look it up and show you guys what it is. Oh, that's not it. What is it again? PS APK mic. Hold on, I just forgot. I'm just gonna look on Amazon what my purchases were, because I got it on Amazon. And it's so affordable. It's like the most affordable, pretty good mic. Okay, it's the AKG 120. Let me just get an actual thing of it out so you can see. Like, ooh. Sorry, I'm just like looking at which is the best image to truly show. Nope. Okay, whatever. So, looks like this. I have it back there. I also got, actually, let me just go through my orders. Make sure so I can show you what I have in terms of equip. What's that? Microneedling roll. Oh, it's not that. It's for my face. Oops. Okay. Okay, because you can get all of this on Amazon. So I got the AKG 120, $123 Canadian. So if you're watching in the US right now, it's cheaper than that. But you can see here, it has a fall off, so it has a high pass filter. It looks like your EQ, right? I'd never had that on before. And then, well, let me just go through these two switches. And then the one on the right, it just takes away that. I guess you could use this mic to record instruments and things that require more close range, which isn't the best for singing, because then you have to be like yelling and all that jazz. So that's wasn't on. But I did turn on the fall off, and I never had done that before. Holy Toledo. It was because I was watching a review for this mic just to see if I'm using it correctly and all that jazz. And they of what's it called? What that sounds like what it sounds like when it's on and off, and just was just like, yeah, like if you hear it, let me know in the comments. We didn't really care, but I could immediately, like not immediately, but listening in on it, you could, maybe it's just because I've been working with vocals all day, but I could hear that, it just sounded like the mids were just right because the lows were gone. So I really liked that. So I tested it out, and lo and behold, what I tend to do to my vocals after recording usually is bringing out the mids more. So it felt like I didn't really have to, and it was really quite nice. I don't know if it's supposed to do this, but it almost felt like it was like an emphasis of the mids of my voice. So I like that. But then I still used an EQ. I'll show you. I still used an EQ to get rid of some like trash sounds that I perceive to be there, but maybe my ear is still being trained. So it's like here and here. And the way that I
You drive me home even though
the way that I do that is I typically watch the analyzer, and then I like drag one up and just hear any obnoxious sound. But then also hopefully I hope that my ear is in the zone, because when it's in the zone, then I can hear, which is, I don't know what that means, but then I can start to hear too, almost like the tone that would make that voice sound good, like richer. And it's very specific to the voice, obviously, and maybe it's more specific to like the frequency range, and I'm just not trained enough yet. But I'm just trying to get on that as well on my own voice. It's just such a big challenge when you're working with your own voice, in my opinion. So anyway, I have this microphone, really well built, great material, all that stuff. Sounds amazing. Look it up. There's tons of great reviews about it. Just amazed by it. Low budge as fuck. On top of that, because I thought that the name of the game was getting closer to the microphone, but I still love it. I got this pop filter because it just fits right on top, as opposed to having one of those that are on a little arm and out there, because the unit itself is just so much going on. Also too, I have my phone propped with the lyrics up. I don't like it because then it's just too far. Or it's just too I can't see the lyrics, and it just gets a lot challenging. So with this pop filter just right on the microphone itself, kind of looks like this. It's just really nice. And then I have this, which honestly I think is great. I think it's because it's just, at the end of the day, you're singing into the mic and it's gonna get outward, whereas this one just absorbs it. It's not gonna be like a crazy, it's not some crazy solution for a properly treated room, but luckily the acoustics are pretty decent in here. And so just know that there's a lot of different, what I see is a lot of these like giant felt domes that go around too, that a lot of people have. They're expensive as all hell. This was like $83. So all in all, it's like, yeah, like $100, $80, and then like $15 for the pop filter. And we're good to go on vocals, I think. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I used for that. So what we're gonna do now, I guess I did use a little bit of the, what I want to try out though. No, Rhea.
Cause we know what's going down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down to fuck around, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me, just say what you wanna see.
What the fuck is that? Why was it like that? Sorry, pardon my French. I'm sure everyone can tell that, like, understands that I speak this way. Let's just have fun with it. Let's just like throw around the different but that it gets too difficult to work with when there's too many highs emphasized. Like, I know I technically did I do it a little bit for the high shelf boost on the vocals at the top, making it so that the higher ones open up more. The challenge though with that is that when I then play around with that vocal in, the DAW to match the instruments, because like when you're mixing, you add an instrument, you subtract an instrument, everything has to essentially get, reconsidered. It's just that it's just harder to work with. And so I think I'm just going to take off this top shelf. I'm not sure. I wanted to get this filter in though, this low pass filter, just because I do, yeah. Because they're just not fun to play with when you have a lot of stuff you want to do. because then it just overemphasizes the clipping, the clicking, and shit like that. I think anyway, because I think those are the frequencies in which it's at, right? So we'll work on bringing out the highs in other DAWs, and just focus on the clipping issue here and getting out the noise, the crappy frequencies, and just a little bit of a highlight of that mid-high, I guess, high that I do like in the voice. Let's see, because we could always just come back and click that little button. Because yeah, typically you want to have that high shelf boost, so that way it brings it up at the higher end. But with how I edit, it might not be smart. And I used to always do that, so no wonder I had such a
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town cause we know it's going down.
Okay, I think that's good actually. So we'll save. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this track. And then we'll keep this noise floor, because if you go here, you can just hear like the loop playing in my headphones, and then the room, but I can't raise it all the way because it's limited to what this volume is, and it's all at an average -12, but we'll hear it in the other DAW. So okay, so now let's export this. And I'm just going to export it to the desktop because I'm going to be playing with it anyway. So we're going to call it The Wrong Ways Vocals, and then I'll just put like a date and time. So it's like, oh shit, it is September. So 09/02/2023, and then 12/18. Just like a little code, month, day, year, time. And then desktop, we'll export that. Okay, so now exit out of that. I hate that it doesn't like fully exit. And then if we look at now what that sounds like.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the
Let's just lower that.
party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand.
I think my perception of like volume and like decibels and like the DAW is off right now. I need to like rethink some things. I'm still learning, so, and I'm just gonna, I realize that it always has that at the top. It's my like time and shit. So we're just gonna log that. Okay, so now we're gonna go into my favorite open source software. Love open source. If you don't know what open source means, it's okay. Open source just means that it's free because a bunch of nerds, aka developers, decided to create a solution themselves and share it with the world. And nerds will continue to help by contributing to that code base. So that's what it is. I also code, so that's why I know that. That's why I can, I guess, explain that. So now if we put the vocals in here, now we've got a waveform, and we see it's kind of all nimbly bimbly.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody.
So one thing that I don't know, maybe there is a setting that I don't know in GarageBand, but I just so thankful that I can actually see the metering, the numbers, right? So it's like I can
Had
see
a
what's
feeling
going
when
on.
you showed up to the party.
So like -6, and then it's getting closer to 0, it starts turning red, which isn't good.
Stand to see me walking in there with nobody.
Yeah, see, I'm like really trying to be proper this time. Like I'm trying to
Had
do
a
right.
feeling when you showed.
So it's like we got this section, and it's staying around the same place. What
Comfortable.
about this section? This section looks like
And now you're testing me. Just say what you want to see.
See, there's a big jump though. It's like -18 basically when it's like, just now you're telling me, na 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 na, and it's like,
And now you're testing me. Just
down
say
here and
what
then
you
da na
wanna
na, and then you almost
see.
see some red. So that's not good. So that's not good.
So let
But it's good that
me.
we're considering it in this DAW.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways.
That sounds so
Well,
good.
if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say.
So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna remove the noise that, remember how I had left that big room noise thing? It already has the profile, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So basically you highlight it. If you're using Audacity, you go to Effect, Noise Removal and Repair, Noise Reduction, and then with that highlighted, you get the noise profile. And I don't know why it closes the window out. It's kind of annoying. Well, actually, no, I do know, because then you have to select where it should remove that. So now I'm just going to do Command All, and then we're going to do Noise Removal and Repair again, Noise Reduction. It's already got the noise profile. So now we're going to just press OK. We could adjust those settings if we want. It's gone, right? Now you can't hear shit. So if that's a profile, then it should be
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody.
See I really wanted to cut out like splice all the spaces out of those tracks in the other DAW. So that way it's easier for it to find that profile.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
I don't know if that's right.
Didn't mention that you didn't
two
know
and two together, I
nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable.
So I want to see, I don't know, I guess compression should go last because it's gonna be all like what, blah. But I kind of want to use like a normalization. And I'm new to this stuff, right? So I'm not saying that I know exactly what to do. Might be doing it wrong. And if you think I am, please nicely, kindly leave a comment. I want to basically, so we see that at this point of the track, it's up here, but then it's like, yeah, down over here, it's down to here, and then right here,
so let it be. Maybe we get it.
So we want this to raise upward, and what we could, so there's, in my head, there's two options to do that. There's one, there should be some sort of feature that I'm not the best at for normalization, which will, highlight the whole thing, but we'll find all of those ones at that level and raise it to a certain amount. Or because we can actually visually see it, and also monitor it through its volume meter, we can isolate those sections and then just choose to raise the volume of those sections. So I guess we're just going to try both. We're going to see which ones work and which ones don't, because I'm new and that's what it's about. So first, and then we'll do a compression, which will bring everything down. I think that's a good order. So we've got a minus 12.
So let it be.
Or minus.
We get it just in the wrong.
6. But we want that. So let's just try it. We're gonna go. I'm kind of scared because it always brings down the first bit, but we can always just click Command Z because that actually works in this program. If you use GarageBand, I Command Z, and it doesn't work. It doesn't. Thing. Okay, so loudness normalization. Let's see if we can figure this out together. So the perceived loudness, minus 14. Let's just try minus 13 and preview it.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
Now let's just see. No. Or shit. Or just straight up volume. Volume. Or normalize. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me just learning as I go as well. compressor, amplify. No, because it's a whole thing. Everything gets amplified. So it would be loudness normalization, wouldn't it? Forget, maybe I'm using the wrong one because I've done this before and I feel like it wasn't this, but let's just see what happens. Maybe we'll have to go for option 2 of what I had said. What's clip fix? Oh, I guess I do. So we'll try that later, but how do I guess it would be loudness normalization and then we compress. Nope, because it's already around -17. Uh-oh. But isn't it?
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't.
Should not be that. It should be like, let's just see what happens. Nope. What if we do, again, this is just. Why does it look like this? This section. So this is.
So let it be.
I want this one to be.
So let it be.
Or is it?
So let it be.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Too much. So then. Yeah, because we had seen that it was 17.
So let just say what you want to see. I've been wanting your company. So let it be.
Maybe sorry guys.
Yeah.
Because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna close up a little bit. See, this is why it's like I can't do this in GarageBand, right? So now we know, we can see that the breathing starts here. And we'll just go here. And then we'll do Command R to redo that.
So let it be.
Yeah, that works.
So
let's get rid of this. So much more specific. What the fuck though? Could I just do this? Arr!
So let it be. So
oh no, that fucks with the timing. Never mind. Never mind.
Now you drive me home even though. Now you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little boring for you viewers a little bit. And then I see some peaks and I like to cheat. So I like to like close up on these peaks and then compress just the like the highest peaks. And then if it's not audible, it's like we're good to go. So it's like that, and then I'll do, actually, what did we just, no, because it'll remember the settings. So if we compress it, whoopsies, no, not to -6, -12, let's try. Nope, opposite direction. What else? I see, I just do things trial and error. 'Tis what it is.
Had a feeling.
Yeah, so you can't really tell, but you can tell digitally. Tell digitally. When you're fucking.
Had a feeling when you
working on stuff, you know. It's still not. I just want to make sure. I don't know why. I'm just a weirdo. Actually, no. We'll just do full-blown compression for that. But so right now instead, no, Ria, don't work on compression right now. What we're looking at is volume normalization first. So
Comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? Way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down.
So I'm watching the
and
meter.
you're putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you want.
yeah, see, it's.
And now you're testing me.
Let me just get close.
And now
So it's there.
and now you're testing me. And now you're and now
So we're just gonna. Oopsies. Fuck. Had it. Okay. Look at the precision.
and now you and now you and now you're testing me.
Maybe a little much. Let's do a little less.
And now you found, and now you're testing me. Just say what you just say what you
Now do Command R.
and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see.
Yeah.
I've been wanting you. I've been wanting your company.
Okay.
I've been wanting
Just doing again. Command R to repeat.
I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Maybe we get it just.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
Be.
Just leave it. Leave it, Ria.
So let it be. Ways. Well, if you come my way.
Okay, actually, let's go back to the beginning. Just really inspect.
When you showed up to the party, didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know. Next thing you know, we know. Next thing you know, we. Next thing you know. With nobody. Next thing you know, we know.
A little too much, but we kind of want to bring it up a little bit. So we're going to do again, but before it was minus 18.5 was a good one. Now we're going to lift it up by, let's say, 19.5.
Next thing you know, we know. See me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting with. See me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting. See me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know. Next thing you know.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Next thing you know.
Sounds. Yeah, see, one of the challenges that maybe I should have done prior to this, and I could just do that now actually, because we discovered that. What did we discover? We discovered that sectioning off loudness normalized it a little bit, and then I started to go section by section. So one thing I want to do is I want to scratch this. All of that work. Fine. And then I'm going to go back into GarageBand because something I realized is that it's hard to work with volume normalization and shit when you have reverb on, which sucks.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
Why does it sound like
Didn't
that?
mention that you didn't know
Uh-ohs.
nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking
Why
in
does it
there with
sound like that?
nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting
Oh, is it feedback or something? Shit. I don't know. What did I do?
comfortable. It's getting way too. We better roll out. Should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town cause we know it's going down.
Why does it sound like that?
Putting on a show.
Shit. Uh-ohs. I don't know why it sounds like that. I'm just gonna say don't save. And then we're gonna open it again because I saved it in one, the other version.
Playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. Up to the party.
There we go. I don't know what I did. Fuck, that was scary.
Nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable.
So I turned off the master
Way too
reverb.
late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's a far
So we're
side
gonna take the
of town,
two
'cause we
mains
know
and
it's
I'm just gonna
going
turn down the
down.
reverb
And you putting
entirely.
on a shady
And I know there's some on
just in the wrong
the other
way.
ones on
Well,
the
if
backup.
you
That's
come
fine.
my way, I'll
I
do
think.
that all
Maybe not.
day.
Maybe I'll just take it all off.
Just when you sent
Like,
the
let's try
wrong
it.
thing.
I'm learning.
Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face down on the
Just because when you amplify it in another DAW, then you're amplifying the reverb too, and then it sounds like the reverb on the amplified portion is too strikingly different from the rest of the audio.
I need your body with me, I need your mind stable.
I think the
I'm
ambience
tryna
is
be
okay though,
hateful when I rip
but maybe not. So let's turn it all off. Let's turn off the ambience and the reverb. And then if we like it, it's good. If we don't like it, we just come back and we just turn it back on. But actually, I kind of want to keep it on this one. Let me just.
Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing.
Just because I didn't double up on this harmony, but I don't want to keep adding all these layers to it, and I just like how it sounds anyway. So.
Baby, we get it just in the wrong way.
But it just kind of makes up for like a double up.
Way, I'll do that all day.
Okay, so all right. So what we just discovered is that let's try to do this all dry, which means no reverb and stuff, and then we'll add reverb when we're ready. So let's export this song again, or vocals. And then 9, 02, and then 12. Okie dokie artichokes. We'll save that because that was scary when I thought I fucked it up and I just didn't know how, because there's so many variables that you have to look through. So let's restart Audacity just in cases. Drop the new track in.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable.
Sounds okay.
It's getting way too late
Right.
to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go?
Okay. Right. So now what we're gonna do is we'll do that floor thing again. And now, did anything really change? No, the profile's still the same. So we're gonna just do when we cap. You know what? Let's just be safe though. Let's just be fucking safe. Next thing you know, it's not gonna be. It's gonna like remember something. I don't know. Fuck. So noise reduction, get noise profile, effect, and then we get all of it.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand it.
What if I try? So let's just try some things, right? So compressor. What? I-
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see
I'm
me
just watching the
walking in
meter.
there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close.
-6
now we're
seems pretty
getting
good.
comfortable. It's getting
It's comfortable doesn't sound.
Oh, we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable.
So now I'm gonna highlight this. Really zone it. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, I forgot. Here, just in case he's. Okay, so. Shit.
Getting comfortable.
Whoopsies.
Close now. We're getting comfortable.
Durable sounds,
Comfortable.
right here.
It's getting way.
Yeah, so let's try. Let's just try, because that's what it's all about, right? Just trying.
Comfortable.
We want it to be natural, though.
Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll. It's getting way too late. It's getting way. It's getting way.
Let's just.
Comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? We go now.
It just makes life so much easier when you're actually doing it in the DAW and stuff. The other one.
Where should we go now? You drive me home even though.
It's also because I use a lot of instruments. And so next thing you know, certain words and certain things are just.
Where should we go now?
I wonder if I should take out all the breaths.
To stay, we better roll out. Where should we go now?
We'll worry about it later.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you put now. To stay, we better just late to comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? Where should we?
It's just a breath.
We know we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round. So tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see.
Right, and then now we've got.
And now you're testing me. And now you're testing me.
Yeah, it sounds natural.
But I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you want. Just say what you want. you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. You're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. I've been wanting.
Okay, so because it's hard to differentiate the voices or the breathing from the voice via waveform.
What you wanna see. I've been wanting your company.
Yeah, that sounds natural.
So let it be. So let it be. So let it be.
It's like all the way over here, actually.
You're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. You're testing me. Tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. So let it be.
Okay.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late. Too late. Hey, keep that phone face down. Hey, keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any label.
So there's so many spikes here. I'm just gonna actually.
Hey, keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful.
Just curious. Just curious.
Your body. Keep that phone face down. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind. Underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be
A little loud. Just a little less than that is what we need.
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we trying to get it right. Tripping on you. Ain't like we trying to. Ain't like we trying to get it right. Tripping on your words. Ain't tripping up my night. Tripping up my. Tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you'll like this. I know what you like, and you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a fill-up. That's enough of a build-up.
I've never been this detailed, but I like it. It just because I just know it's just, I just get so mad when I'm working in the DAW and it's just hard to work with. Like it's.
That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a fill-up. That's enough of a build-up. That's enough. That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a fill-up. Maybe it ain't death. Maybe it ain't death.
Yeah, so we want to do this, and whenever I do a lower note, obviously it registers lower.
Maybe it ain't.
And then it's less audible.
Maybe it ain't.
Because, you know, I ain't perfect.
Get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see. I still want. I still want you to see how.
Yeah, so sometimes it's just about selecting.
I still want you to see how good you feel to me.
Maybe a little less than that. Effect. Should be a little less for the other one too, yeah. So then effect.
I still want you to see how good you feel. How good you feel. I still want you to see how good you feel to me.
A little too loud, so we're gonna lower that again. So it'll be, let's just do it by 0.5.
How good you feel to me. How good you feel to me. How good you feel.
Sounds a little distorted, so I'm just gonna make it even lower than that.
How good you feel to me. So let it be. So let it be.
Yeah, okay, so overall.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know. Next thing you know, we know. Cause you could hardly.
Actually.
Nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting comfortable.
Right, forgot about this.
Close, now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay, we better. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay, we better roll out. Where should we go now? Where should we go? Roll out, where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town. Cause we know it's going down. And you cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show. But I'm down for a round. So tell me what you
Sorry, I'm getting like tedious now.
But I'm down for a round.
But it's just that idea that I can just make it so that way it's easier to work with is amazing to me.
And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round. So tell me what you found. Tell me what you found. Tell me. So tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. I've been wanting your company. So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway.
I just want to get the lowest volume.
Keep that phone face down on the keep that phone.
I know, I'm just being a little tedious now.
Keep that phone face down on the table. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stay with me. I need your with me. I need your mind with me. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful. Wanna rip, wanna be hateful. Ain't tryna be hateful. Wanna rip, ain't tryna be, ain't tryna, ain't tryna be hateful. Mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Wanna rip off them clothes without rip.
This is like one of my favorite lines, so I want to make sure that it's like loud enough.
Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on, ain't tripping up my night. Ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on, ain't tripping up my night.
Loud. So
words ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. On this one for some time. You see, on this one for some time. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like, what you want. For some time, you see what you want, so I know what you like, and you'll. For some time, you see what you want, so I know what you like, and you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we this. We like this.
uh-oh. Thank God for Command Z.
This. The risk, so don't fight it. That's enough of a builder. Time to get a. That's enough of a builder. Time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny.
Yeah, I think
I still want you to see how good you. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be.
Save it. The wrong vocals. I mean, the wrong ways. Vocals normalized only. And then now.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
Let's look at these little peaks here. Just want to get rid of these peaks actually, so maybe I just.
Your company.
Nope. Let's just close up the fuck. Just experimenting. Might be wrong, probably wrong. I don't care. Nope. Do the opposite direction? Yeah. Whoopsies, no, not that. Effect, compressor, compressor. Compressore. Almost. Maybe in 5. Yeah. Or no, not that. Fuck, I keep doing that. Let's try 4. Yeah, okay, let's see if that sounds
'Cause I got your
Just eyeballing it, I guess.
'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong.
Just so that way we get out of the red. Again, maybe it's not the right way to go do it, but that's how I'm gonna do it, so.
Your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway.
Let's go back to the beginning, make sure we are considering them all. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's not the right way of going about it, but it's like a way where I know, you know, it's not applying layers and layers of treatments onto the audio. That's the only solace I
Had a
have.
feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, I've been wanting your
I feel like there's a click in there.
I've been wanting your company.
Well, everywhere.
So let it
Just let me find it.
I've been wanting your company.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, now that I kind of went through and normalized it by hand, or actually, wait, there's more. Yeah, sorry. Let me just continue on this little spot treatment.
Way, I'll do that all day.
Keep us away from.
Way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me, I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye.
Just simple words should not have that much peak.
Had you.
Just literally just the word had.
Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it.
Jesus.
Fight it.
The F.
So don't fight it.
As long as it sounds natural, you know.
So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a fill-up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see.
Why is that peaked? No, it's fine. Oops, oops.
I still want you to see.
Can you just say that?
I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be. So let it be.
Oh, there's a click in there.
So let it be.
You can hear it. So let's try that declicker on exactly where we know there's a click. So it's a plugin. They're both plugins. Again, some dude made it. So thank you, whoever it is. Let's just see. So this declicker, it can actually like, let me see. Let's just like put it back to its like default. You can actually isolate it so we can see if it works, right? So now you can only see, that's what it's going to remove. So we're going to reverse that, effect. Now we're going to just apply the changes, see if it works.
Selected.
Still kind of
Selected.
there. Okay, because it's right here. You can see it.
Select. Select. Select.
Well, this is good. Now we've isolated once. Now, like now, really, I'm gonna really fucking learn.
Select. Select. Selected. Selected. Selected.
Yeah.
Selected.
So weird hearing parts of my voice. Okay, so let's.
Selected.
So there's different ways I can manipulate this.
Selected. Selected.
So that's not helping. We're just gonna go to the default of 2. Sensitivity threshold 450. Lower detects more clicks. Let's try lowering it to like 270.
Selected.
Did it? I can't tell. Fuck. Let's just.
Selected.
It
Select.
did let you can visually see it, but it's not enough. So let's try again. Because then this will help us notify us for the rest of it, right? So let's just like dig around with this one setting, and then if it's not right, then.
Selected.
I think that limited it
Selected.
a little.
Selected.
Not entirely though. I just want to see how close we can get it. So it did still detect it at like 330, I think.
Selected. Selected. Selected.
Because we know that it. 5. Let's just see what happens when we just like raise it the fuck.
Selected.
Sometimes I just do that, right, to see.
Selected. Selected. Selected.
And realistically, when you lower, if we remove it this much, realistically, the reverb and stuff that I'm going to apply later to it should help. Minimum time between clicks. Clicks below this. Oh shit. Original settings. Fuck. Actually, I think I took I taken a screenshot. Because I'm new to all this, right? So I don't even know what some of these things are. I just sort of click around and then intuitively understand the sort of a framework of thinking about it later when I get more like variables involved. This is it. Yeah, so this is the default. I took a screenshot. So this minus 45, yeah, 5, so 6. We lowered this to 340. I think we can lower it to like. And then that's all the way to 5. Step.
Selected.
Wait, let's just find out actually. Let's Google it. So we have the D-clicker step size. It's like, what is it? Let's see, the shorter. So this is someone's probably complaining, but it sounds like there's probably a good explanation in it. 10 hours of course and blah blah blah. Click removal feature. Free to click or plugin. So I'm just looking. What it's explaining right now in this article I'm reading is how it just the bad stuff that comes along with it, which is understandable, right? Like, I don't know, it's open source, but like it's gonna take a while. Like, I remember I applied it to the entire track. It took a while to process. What? Oh, yeah, these people are hardcore. The clicks are removed. However, there's some addition of the Rumble. Wait, what did he suggest? Oh, he was about to talk about the triple constraint. Test frequencies between, he has 5,000 to 15,000. That's diff. What if we just copy his settings for now? Let's just see. Why not, right? 6.3.0, oopsies. 22, 45, 5,000. Now that is interesting. And then 15,000. Oh my god, his settings worked.
So let it.
Well, now we know. So if you ever wanted to declick, just find this dude's friggin' settings. If you Google. Shit, I'm glad I came across that. So now let's look at
Had
this.
a feeling when you showed up to the party.
I'm just gonna start declicking everything. I don't know if it'll, no. Oh yeah, it's repeat, yes.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
Oh my god, I'm so happy right now that I found that dude's little contribution.
Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody.
I'm just gonna do a section at a time because it takes forever, like that guy said. And that way I can like check on it too.
Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody.
I'm actually like, can't see because I'm pretty tired, but I'm really fucking pumped right now. Like, I'm sorry, declicking,
So you know,
clicks
we
are the
know
worst.
we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable.
I should actually leave a comment and say like thank you to this dude because like unless I can't because yeah, I have to be part of that thing. But you know, I just really am thankful when people figure shit out for the rest of us.
It's getting way too late to stay. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out.
It's great. This man helped.
Where should we go now?
Thank you. Random foreign man. Or like forum man is what I said, but then when I was saying it, it turned into like a story, and so I think I said foreign. Was the one-armed man. They were doing section by section.
It's the far side of town cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show.
Thank you, dude. For all your hard work.
But I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me.
Yeah, I cleaned it up.
And now you're testing me.
Oh my god. This man's the best.
Just say what you want to see.
Then we'll add the de-esser and we'll see online what people are setting for that.
I've been wanting your company. I've been wanting your company. So let it be. so let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway. Keep that.
Okay, now, wait. Sorry, this is a little tedious, but it is what it is. It's what I want to make sure I'm doing. And I guess I'm applying
Keep
them.
that phone
trying to apply
face-
them where the breaths are, I guess. So that way, if it
Keep
cuts
that
off
phone
here, it's
face
fine.
down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Keep that phone.
Pretty fucking pumped about this fucking D clicker.
Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your I on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. I on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it.
Where we last applied it.
That's enough of a build-up, time to get a fill-up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me.
Okay, so then all together. Oops. Oops.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly
Fucking
stand to
pumped
see
right
me
now.
walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. It's getting way too late to
Did I raise the volume of that?
It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. It's getting way too late to stay. It's getting way.
I just get weary about the volume of my lower notes.
Getting way too late to stay. We better. It's getting way too.
Pretty sure I did this one, but let's just experiment for a sec.
It's getting way too late to stay. We better comfortable. It's getting way.
I think it's
Getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll. Getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you put
Did I raise the volume on this? Yeah, I think I did. Nope. Yeah, I did.
down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me, but I'm down for a, but I'm down.
That's too loud, so minus 12. So I do. What the fuck? Uh-ohs.
But I'm down for a round, so tell me, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a, and you putting on a show.
Just want to make sure everything is the same.
Down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what. Down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now found, and now you're testing me. Found, and now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. Found, and now you're testing me. Found, and now you're testing me. Just say what you want. Just say what you want. Just say what you wanna see. Just say what you want. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company.
Feels like that's maybe.
I've been wanting your company. So let it be. So let it be. So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways.
I think that was good. I think I got all of them. Sorry.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show. It's the far side of town. It's the far side of town cause we know it's going. It's the far side of town cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. But I'm down for a round, so tell me what. But I'm down for a. But I'm down. On a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me. Down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what. Down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you. Tell me what you found. Tell me what you found. And tell me what you. Around, so tell me what you found.
There we go.
And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, need to say. Now there's no need to say, Now there's no need to say. Now there's no need to
Like,
need to say. Too late, it's underway. Need to say. Need to say. Need to say. There's no need to say. Too late, it's underway.
yeah.
There's no need to say.
Doesn't hit it.
Too late, it's
Need to say.
underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need. Keep that phone face down on the table.
What's this?
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need. Keep that
It's
phone.
very, I know I did like a very small adjustment, but like when all the instruments are there and shit, it makes a difference.
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with. Body with.
Body's weird. The word.
Body on the table. I need your body with me.
Too much.
I need your body with. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. I need your body with me. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. And I need your body with me. I need your body with me. Down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. And
I'm fucked up on that note.
your
but,
mind stable. Your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any
Sounds
labels.
like compressed, but it's fine.
Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels.
One more.
Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we
It's
tryna
a
get
breath,
it.
right?
Ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your work. Ain't like we tryna get it right. You trip. Ain't like we tryna get. Ain't like tryna get it right. Tryna get it right. Tryna get it right.
Doesn't sound
Any
right.
labels, ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like, and you like this.
Yeah.
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. On your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye tripping up my night. Tripping up my night. Tripping up my night. Tripping up my.
I feel like up gets lost. I don't know if it's just me.
Right, you tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. Ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see, ain't tripping up. Had your eye on this one for. One for some time. You see, on this one for some. One for some. One for some. Eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like, and you like this. We ain't playing it. Eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like, and you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play. Eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like, and you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna. We ain't playing any. We ain't playing.
Trying to get them all normalized. Whoops. So.
And you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight. Play the risk. Play the risk. Play the risk. 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 So don't fight it. Risk. Any games, but we wanna play the risk. So
Almost a little too loud. I know it's tedious, but I'm.
risk.
I really like the song. I'll make sure I do right.
Games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight. Games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a feel. That's enough of a build-up. That's enough of. That's enough.
Such a weird word that I pronounce, but can't win them all yet. Still learning how to sing and shit.
That's enough of a build-up.
So subtle, but I feel like it's there.
That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a fill-up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be.
Okay.
Ain't tripping up my night. My night. My night. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. It's getting way too.
Everything's like kind of pushing towards a -6.
Getting way. It's getting way too late to.
Lower the volume a little bit.
It's getting. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. We're comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting comfortable. It's getting way too comfortable. Close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though. You drive me home. You drive me home even though. You drive me home even though. Even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going. Cause we know it's going down, and you. Cause we know it's going. Out of town, cause we know it's going down, and you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round. So tell me what you found. Around, so tell me what you.
I think I already did this one, but oops. I want a little bit louder.
Tell me what you. Around, so tell me what you found.
Okay, I'm just gonna let my cat in because he is banging on the door. I'm just gonna turn on the fan, which hopefully isn't too obstructing. Yeah, Mufasa. I'm just gonna raise the volume so I can hear this shit. Fuck.
Around, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. And now you're testing me.
That's fine.
And now you're
Thank you.
testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to
So now I think, because I went in and I just like kind of leveled it out for the lower parts. Let me still check.
the time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. It's enough of a build up. Time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see.
I'm gonna save this because we saved the actual file. Now we're going to apply to the whole thing just to equal it out. So now we'll actually do that normalization. Let's just
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
let's just see what happens. Nope. Because there's such big dips that I just didn't want to, you know.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody.
Ooh, isn't that too loud actually?
Had a feeling.
So let's go the opposite direction. Just try.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
Tools. Such a lame first line, but whatever. It sounds better when the full first line said. We were just on loudness normalization. Let's just. There we go. Just, you know.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home 'cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable.
Okay, so the next thing I want to try, I think this is really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, well, it is dry. So this is, because this is what the file is saved as, right? So, or, what is it saved as? Just looking for the dot, whatever. Oh, AUP, workables, normalized. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna save. And then what I'm gonna do is I wanna check for S's, because even if they're not that prominent here, or maybe they are prominent and I just don't think they are, I find that then I regret it later when I'm mixing and, you know, adding all this other stuff. Sorry, I should adjust this. Cause yeah. So let's just see.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you did. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party.
There's nothing there.
Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home 'cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we
doesn't
know
feel like
we're
I'll have
getting way too
issues.
close. Now we're getting comfortable.
But
Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting
like the mere existence of S's, it just makes me nervous.
comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, 'cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing.
So how much did we do end up going with that? Okay, we ended up going with 18. Let's go with 18.5 just to be safe. because I see like it's kind of like
Had a
uneven.
feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home.
Now I think I don't think there's any S issues,
Trying to get it right. You tripping on your work.
but we'll find out. And then what else do I want to? Do I want to go so far as to take out all the breaths? Maybe.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close now. We're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even.
And then hold on. I'm really pumped that I found those settings for the declicker. So I'm just going to record them quickly into a notebook that I use in my terminal, just because, yeah, I don't want to lose it, and the internet. I just don't trust the internet that it'll keep it around. If I have a notebook for this. Add DAW. So that's a new notebook, and we'll put declicker settings. See, I don't know. I just like to be thorough because I'm a nerd. 2. God, I'm such a nerd. 6. That is 3. Maximum click length at 2. See, I'm still learning what all these things are even. Minimum. Oops, my bad. Mm. 45. Test frequencies between. I'm just taking time to do this. I just don't want to lose it. The clicking is the worst thing ever. How the fuck do I change the name of one? Oh, whatever. So yeah, now I have it 148. Yay. Okay.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close.
Still. So let's just like normalize it again to 19. I go to like, yeah.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too.
Once it starts red, then it starts sounding like it's like gonna be in the red, you know.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable.
I see it teeters between
It's
18
getting way too
and
late
minus
to
6.
stay. We better
So
roll out. Where should we go now?
sick.
You drive me home.
Rhea's
even
finally getting it.
though It's the far side of town cause we know
Fuck.
it's going down. And you putting on a show. But I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, too late.
Think I couldn't catch ya.
Too late.
Just gonna guess.
The wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late. It's underway.
Yeah. It was way too
The
long.
wrong thing. Now
missed
there's
a
no
bunch.
need.
I went up and got
But
the.
I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. So let it be. So let it be. Let been wanting your company. So let it be. Yeah. So let it be. I've been wanting your company. So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway. Too late. Now there's no need to.
So it's like now I'm seeing that like now there's. So if I
Now
look at the meter,
there's-
it's like right in between minus 12 and minus 6.
Now there's no.
And then the exact
Now
same
there's-
kind of note for the other stanza.
Too late. Too
No.
late.
It's the same thing, so that's good.
Underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't trying to be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we trying to get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any game. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any this. We
Just seeing opportunities before I lose them.
like this. We ain't playing like this. And you'll like this. We ain't and you'll like this. And you'll like this. We
Just like maybe 0.5 decibel. Fuck.
like this. We like and you'll like this. Like and you'll like
No, it's fine. Because it's a k.
and you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. Playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up. That's enough of a build-up. Time to. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a fill up. Maybe it fill up. Fill up. Maybe it ain't dead. That's enough of a build-up. Time to get a fill up.
It's like when it starts like really pulling to the left side, like going towards the lower decimal, like, you know, that's sort of what determines what.
That's enough of a build
For me.
up. Time to get a fill up.
With fine
Maybe
tuning.
it ain't destiny. Maybe it ain't destiny.
I'm just curious. I don't know.
Maybe it ain't destiny.
Yeah.
Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see.
I think this
I
one's fine.
still want you
Yeah.
to see. I still want you to see. I still want you to. You to. You to. You to. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. Good you feel. Good you feel. How good. How good you feel to me.
Uh-oh.
How good you feel. How good you feel. How good you feel.
Uh-oh.
You to. You to see. You to see how good you feel to me. I still want you to see. I still want you. You to see. Still want you. Want you.
It's like the want is just
Still want you to see.
not loud enough.
I still want you to see how good you feel to me. I still want you to see how good you feel. How good.
Right. So then
You to see how good you feel to me. You to see how good you feel.
wait 1 second. We are live, so I'm gonna do stuff that needs to be done. AKA I just opened the window so my cat can spy on the
You to
neighbors.
see how good you feel to me.
Now this sounds really distorted. I
How good
can't
you
fix
feel
it.
to me.
It's done.
So let it be. So let it be.
Oh, I didn't think I
Feel to me. So let it be.
too loud. Okay, Mufasa. So you're not gonna. Okay. Open the window for him.
So let it be.
Okay. Save it before I forget.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly. Had a feeling when you showed up to. Had a feeling when you showed up.
Wait. Oops. Right.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody.
Body is fine.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody.
I'm actually quite pleased with this.
Next thing you know, we know. Next thing you know. Next thing you know, we know.
Too loud.
Next thing you know, we know. Next thing you know, we know we're getting
Close. Almost there. Just because it just has to be a smidge louder, I think. Just a smidgen. Not too much.
Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. Next thing you know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. It's getting way too late. It's getting way too late. Late to, late to, it's getting way too late to stay. It's getting way too late.
Fuck. I'm always just gonna guess it, and then...
It's getting way too late to stay, we better roll out.
Yeah.
It's getting way too late to stay, we better roll out. Comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay, we better roll out. Where should we go now?
I just love seeing it that's pushing towards the sick. Uh-oh. Did I just do that? I don't know.
It's getting way too late.
Or somebody else do that? I don't know.
Stay, we better roll out. Where should we go now?
Is that why I should have been doing that? Oh, fuck.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down.
Is that loud enough? I think it is, actually. Because it also just, like, look at it. But I don't know. So... Actually, I think this is a good start. So we're going to save this. And we're just gonna keep it the same. Like, I'm not gonna cut out any of the ending because I already like spliced it, and I'm curious if I just replace the file, because it's basically like a collected file ecosystem. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it's like basically in Photoshop and things like that. If you're going to make a file to save, to be able to run the program like Photoshop or whatever really easily, you can add your like assets, different, clips or images or whatever to the file itself. But it reads it from a specific file location that you originally grabbed it from, and it's always going to recollect it from that location, just so that way when you're working in the program, it's easier to work with. So I guess I don't know if I can't remember with FL Studio, but with like Serato and stuff, I think I've been on video before where it just forgot what the file was, so all I had to do was just drop the file back in of like some stem or something like that. So yeah, I forget what I was explaining this, but there it is. So you remember that this is called always normalized. Now we'll export this as a dot wave. Okay. Just do the wrong way vocals. Just put our artist name. Maria Pacheco. The wrong waves vocals. Metadata. Now we'll exit out of this. Yes, I thought you knew that. Now, let's just see, because I really like how the reverb sounds and stuff when setting it in, surprisingly, GarageBand. Maybe I just haven't found better plugins than like the one plugin I found for reverb, but yeah, I should probably turn off that fan now so that way my ear can fully take this in. Alfonso, I opened the window for you. You end up just lying on the floor. Sorry, just talking to my cat again. Yeah, I'm really pumped about that D clicker. Finding those settings. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll also go into old. Maybe I should do that now. Hold on, force quit. I said force quit. Now we're gonna open up a GarageBand. And actually, one second. Again, it's live. Things are unpredictable. Okay, I'm just grabbing. Well, a remote that doesn't work because it is hot. So this is the wrong way. Use file. So let's just make sure that's save file. Open recent. So Lose My Mind was vocals that had no layering in it, but then also had a lot of clicking.
You've been watching.
Ugh. I think the whole thing needs to be redone actually. So maybe I just won't revisit that. But I'm just all I was saying is that I'm really fucking pumped that I found a good declicker because that was it just magically removed it. I don't know why I'm looking at the microphone as though it's a camera. It just magically removed it. That's amazing to me. Anyway. 'Tis the little things, I suppose. 'Tis the little things. So we've got the wrong ways here. Now I'm curious because the file is the same length. If I were to take and not base it off of a file name, but take the file that we just created and drop it in where I've already, whoopsies, already put in, put in some vocals. We'll just undo these settings. I'm just gonna reset everything. Pretty much the only thing I want is just the timing of it. So Lose My Mind vocals, but it wasn't. What? Maybe I just did a save as. Let's just open up the file again, or I guess file, open recent. I did save this. Where is it? Is it on my desktop now? No. Let me just... Music. Oh, because it's not Lose My Mind. Haha, I was just thinking about that song. It is called The Wrong Ways. It's not going to be loud. Take off that. Had a feeling when you showed up to the park. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. This was other vocals. I had to run vocals. Right. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly. Fuck, I'm so pumped that I found that declicker settings. Holy Toledo. It's nice to see it all equaled out. I know it was really tedious of me to go in and just... What I'm doing right now as I'm listening to it is like, I guess I'm just like, listening, if I can make out all the words. It's not gonna be like this, I mean more so like, even though the volume's really, really loud, it helps me because then it's like, oh, I really can't differentiate that, but it's not gonna be this low. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? Fuck yeah. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town cause we know what's going down. Know what's going down. I don't like, it needs to be louder. whatever. I'm not a pro yet, so I'm just gonna be like, it's gonna be meticulous.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town. Cause we know it's going down. And we know it's going down. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down.
It's like, know what's going down is really the problem.
Cause we know it's going down.
Or cause we know it's going down. Cause we know it's going down.
Cause we know it's.
Okay.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town. Cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show. But I'm down for around. So tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. So let it be.
Actually,
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town. Cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show. But I'm down for around. So tell me what you found. And now you're testing me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company.
actually, it might be fine.
So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that
I'll correct it
all
anyway.
day. Cause I got your text and you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway.
Thank God.
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful. Wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like me tryna get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna like. And you like this. And you like this. We ain't playing like, and you like this. And you like this.
Just writing it down. The this is too loud, and like though that's
And you like this.
it's not too much. It's just so
And
differentiated
you
that's weird.
like this.
Yeah. So made a note of that.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town. Cause we know it's going down.
Actually, that's pretty fine. That sounds fine.
But I'm down
A little bit of compression in here should be fine. But this isn't good.
Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. So let it be.
Sorry.
So let it be.
No, it's fine.
Baby, we get it just in the wrong clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like me trying to get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up till I get a fill-up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be.
Yeah. So though it was tedious as all hell, and there's probably way better ways to do it. I'm more satisfied with it just because, I don't know, it allows me to really drill down and make sure that it's right. So what I'm gonna do is can you see it? Oh, I guess you can't. So what I'm gonna shut this window now because, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so you can't see it. So I'm just gonna adjust this. And then move this inward to there. And then I'm going to just make myself a little smaller so you can see the stuff I'm doing. So I'm just gonna move that there. Just to give me a little bit better, some room. And then I'm gonna move, sorry guys, I just want you to be able to see all this stuff. And like me, my big face isn't really a priority for this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, so I don't like these other vocals, right? Or no, that's a run vocal. I'm just gonna delete. All right, and then, fuck, why did I do that?
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention.
I'm just gonna run it all the way through until the chorus.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was.
That's not it. We want it in the verse. Whoopsies, should have just fuck it.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? Had a feeling when you.
Fuck, I should have. Okay. So now I'm gonna get cut off.
Didn't mention it.
Fuck, sorry.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now?
Okay, and then now it should be cut off perfectly. We'll see, actually.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, but you know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, but you know it's going. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? Had a feeling when you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, but you know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting to. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, but you know it's going down.
Yeah, the compression. So this just adding a little bit of a compression of the compressor to it here.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, but you know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me Keep that phone.
I wonder.
Keep that phone.
No.
Keep that phone face down. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. Keep that phone face. Keep that phone face down.
I know.
Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful. Wanna whip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me. I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful. Wanna whip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. Tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you like.
Let's see if this works.
And you like this. We ain't playing any games, but we
Yes. Okay, good. Good. So this. That easy. See? Fuck. I should have just.
and you
Well, no. I was learning a lot. I'm learning a lot of stuff at the same time.
So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up. Think I get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see. How good you feel to me. So let it be. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that.
Yeah. This is the first time I ever, like, kind of knew what I was kind of doing. So. It's less of a bitch to work with.
Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text and you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway. Baby, we get it just in the wrong way. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home 'cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody.
Curious.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you. Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home 'cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, 'cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round. So tell me what you found. And now you're texting me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, 'cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round. So tell me what you found. And now you're texting me. Just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way,
Sick.
I'll do
It's
that.
my first R&B song.
'Cause I got your text when
I have to learn how to pop and lock.
Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway.
I feel like after all of that shit, I have to, before I can do this, I have to like listen to it like this for a bit and then leave for a minute, then come back when my ears are like reset.
Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way,
fucking pumped right now about that declicker.
Cause I got you dancing, you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway. Baby, we get it just in the wrong way. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got you dancing, you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late, it's underway. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable.
Usually when I do the vocals, again, I was really into, you know, remixing like slices of vocals without layers, all that stuff, which makes for very processed sounding vocals, but works for what the song is. And so I'm not used to bringing up the low. I'm used to like trying to like only focus on mids and highs and removing the low and allowing the instrumentation to take over that low area. So it's really interesting to really,
You drive me home even though
I don't know, I guess I was doing it wrong maybe.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show.
Okay, so I love light tail reverb, but I'm gonna try my typical plugin. It's a free plugin. It is, I always forget the name, Tal Reverb 4. It is a free plugin and it's, I don't know, it's like one of my only like first plugins, so I have nothing to compare it to.
You drive me home even though
It's already a little much.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going.
What's that high,
You drive
do
me
a high cut.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going.
Oh, I see.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going.
So if we do it like this,
You drive me home even though it's the far side.
we don't want it on there though, so we're gonna go down to whatever it was before.
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show, but
Yeah, because I only want the reverb on the lower notes. Otherwise, it's gonna sound like there's like, I don't know how to describe it. Trails of like you know.
you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're testing me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know what's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. You drive me home even though it's the far side of town. Had a feeling drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down.
Fucking
And you're
right.
putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see.
So you need a de-esser.
Company.
I don't think. We'll find out.
So let it be.
Huh.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way,
I feel like this is like
maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me, I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my
pretty
night.
pumped about this
Had
actually.
your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. It's enough of a build-up, till I get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any.
I'm really curious about something. Hold on.
And you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up, till I
Because it catches up.
and you'll like this.
Not really wanna
We
do
ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up, till I get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. And you'll like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. It's enough of a build-up, till I get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be. Keep that phone face down on the table.
Okay, so let's see. I'll have to fix that, but
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay. We better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
the all just sounds so obnoxious.
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day.
It helped, but pretty much it's like probably a full mixing thing of like across the board. But I'll just keep that there. So pad 3. Just gonna write a note
Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me, I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Had a feeling when you showed up to. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me, I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me, I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need you, and you're like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up, time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be. Baby, we get it just.
Actually, I kind of want to.
And you're like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up, time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So. And you're like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up, time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be. And you. So let it be.
I want to lower the tempo of that one word.
So let it be.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more.
And you're like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build-up, time to get a fill up. Maybe it ain't destiny. I still want you to see how good you feel to me. So let it be.
Yeah, okay. So it just needed to be let it be just needed to be decreased by 3%.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know nobody. Just your girl was staying home cause you could hardly stand to see me walking in there with nobody. Next thing you know, we know we're getting way too close. Now we're getting comfortable. It's getting way too late to stay, we better roll out. Where should we go now? You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Maybe we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. 'Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say, too late, it's underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me, I need your mind stable. Ain't tryna be hateful, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right. You tripping on your words, ain't tripping up my night. Had your eye on this one for some time. You see what you want, so I know what you like. And you're like this. We ain't playing any games, but we wanna play the risk. So don't fight it. That's enough of a build so let it be.
So how does this one go?
You drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let
To the same area. Oh shit. Whatever. Okay.
you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. So let it be. So let it be. So let it be.
Sorry.
So let it be.
Yeah, okay.
So let it be. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you drive me home even though you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Baby, we get it just so let it be. Baby, you drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Baby, we get it. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come
It's not
out
loud enough, I think.
I'll do that all day. Cause I got your baby, we get.
In comparison to the
Baby, we get.
too loud. Be very gentle, I
You
guess.
drive me home even though it's the far side of town, cause we know it's going down. And you putting on a show, but I'm down for a round, so tell me what you found. And now you're texting me, just say what you wanna see. I've been wanting your company, so let it be. Baby, we get it just in the wrong ways. Well, if you come my way, I'll do that all day. Cause I got your text when you sent the wrong thing. Now there's no need to say too late is underway. Keep that phone face down on the table. I need your body with me, I need your mind stable.
God, you can hear
Ain't
that.
tryna be hateful, wanna rip off them clothes without ripping any labels. Ain't like we tryna get it right, you tripping on.
Lesson for later. I think it sounds weird, that one word, because of the spot compression I was doing. So that's a good lesson for later. For
And you
next time.
like
Because it's
it,
not too bad,
and you
so
like it.
but I'm learning.
Had a feeling when you showed up to the party. Didn't mention that you didn't know.
Okay, well I think that's good for now, because I need to take a break anyway to make my ears, reset before I really fine tune and then get to play with the instrumentation. But I guess I'll just let you guys know if I go live again. This is not really a bother for me to just do this live and talk through what I'm doing, because I feel like I talk through it out loud to myself anyway. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll